Can you believe that the cactus was so unanimously loved by the community that it won over 150% of the voting population? Now usually a sniping character would probably be bad in a mode with hundreds of targets swarming you. First variant is Phantom Cactus. This cactus fires 3 bursts of 6 shots, so fires in bursts of 6, 6, 6. Really just woke up one morning and decided to make an evil, fucked up cactus. It also glows an ominous red color when it fires, and has a legendary mode. This legendary mode is charged up by getting critical hits. When full, it starts blasting a fucking Friday Night Funkin' song. Truly the one thing that Garden Warfare 2 was missing. You also get 666 ammo. This character has the vibes of a 13-year-old's deviant ROC. Also, your drone can charge up the meter as well, which doesn't affect anything, but it does make the legendary meter sound like Phantom Cactus is blasting out music at 100 decibels in a public space. So we head off to... You have no idea as to how big of a frown my face made when this showed up on my screen. As I try to set up defenses, it appears as if I've been fucking robbed. What? All of my money is gone as well. Genuinely cannot have shit in Bonely Island. For some reason, this cactus does less damage up close. Do the spikes take a couple seconds to get possessed by the devil when in the air? Also, all of my stuff is just back now. Is it a bug with the mod, or is the game just being stupid? I hope it's the latter, because then I look like less of an idiot, but you all know what I am at this point. Wave 4 is an ambush, which means ninja imps. Last video, I died in the exact same way as a ninja imp whilst fighting a phantom cactus on the exact same map. Time is a flat circle. Wave 5 features the return of the beloved old man, but this encounter is ruined by a hovergoat elite that steamrolls the entire team with the big laser ability. Tell you what, good on Nomus for locking this farm animal in that fuck-ass tree in a crate behind a 2-month time gate and 4 agonizing trials. Or a tenor. Hey, look, it's him again. Remember him? He's seen better days. This character is doing surprisingly well, though being blasted by Friday Night Funkin' music every 40 seconds does get a bit repetitive. A large Gatling bot then slides into frame and burns off Phantom Cactus's flesh with a superheated laser. I like how when it dies it just crawls into a little bunker. Wave 9, and oh boy, what a creative and unique wave that we have never seen before. Oh look, another hovergoat elite. You know what that means? Wave 10 is Mecha Gargantua again. There are 2 bosses we haven't had once, and we get this boring ass spongy robot like 5 times. This mode is an exercise in tedium. Also, the critical hit thing just doesn't work on this thing. Literally spawned the one boss that this character's gimmick does not work again. This game has it out for me. Wait, never mind, it works now. I do not understand this game. We actually win this round, so it turns out the Legions of Hell can win a game of Garden Ops. The next variant is Barrel Cactus? That is a stone, that is not a barrel. Why does it have a camo tattoo? This is literally just petrified cactus with 1 cosmetic. This mod sucks. Send some of those views to my man Noctis. So the Barrel Cactus's whole gimmick is another one where the rate of fire slowly increases as you shoot. So it's like breakfast brains if breakfast brains didn't punch, was a rock, and launched wood chips at people. It also has more health because not enough cacti had that niche. This cactus is abysmal at long range, but really good at close range because not enough cacti had that niche. It's basically just a bandit cactus that fell in a cement mixer. Frosty Creek is where we will go, and this cactus might be the only time the projectile penetration gimmick is actually useful. It just utterly annihilates hordes of enemies because of the bullet spread. Let's do a quick challenge. What special wave do you think? But hey, at least we fill our TED T Tech quota for the video. Rest easy, you old soldier. Wave 5 is abysmal dog shit. The hovergoats are really trying to be the zombie equivalent of Torchwood. We're just not that guy. Get back in your barn. Actually seems quite bleak as I am the only one left and being pursued by 3 boss enemies. But powerful zombies are no match for the power of wood. Wave 6 and the sound cuts out again, for God's sake. Really looking forward to playing the rest of this map in complete fucking silence. On the timeline, it actually says the sound is just playing a horrifically loud noise constantly. Is it just blasting out a sound that the human ear cannot even comprehend? Only I could make a mod that aggressively screams at you with such force that humanity cannot begin to fathom. But hey, at least we get to experience more champions! Wave 10 and we finally get a new zombie boss, Disco Zombie. Disco Zombie has the unique gimmick of turning itself into an Undertale save point and sitting there whilst the wave doesn't progress for about 30 seconds. The first wave of goons spawns backup dancers and brown coats that have some sick moves. I like how I just made the vanilla backup dancers brown coats because I turned them into a playable character. Genius big brain strategy. Second wave spans party characters and this guy called Phony Baloney, who gives every single character on the map party time. I think we should kill him. Disco Zombie then sits there and has a manic episode as it repeatedly tries to jump on this bridge thing over and over until giving up and smacking me across the jaw with a glass ball. So the game spends a shitload, 2 of backup dancer elites, and then Disco Zombie does the exact same thing again. What a moron. I am not a... So that's another Cactus completed. Surprised they've done this well, to be honest. But we move forward. And now what you've all been waiting for. The peak of the entire Plants vs. Zombies franchise. The one, the only, the Pickle. The first word of its description being the word fear doesn't fill me with much hope. But at least we get Pickle participation. So the Pickle can't really move, it just sort of sits there. But fret not, for the Pickle can hop. Not only can it jump around, but it can fire giant green orbs that cause mushroom clouds to form. This cannon really do be comedic, as if you land a direct hit it does 69 damage. Also, the Pickle constantly just makes pained groans whenever it shoots. Me when I play loads of variants. Time Park! Ugh. One slight issue with the Pickle is that the AI just don't know how to move. So I literally have to possess their bodies and forcefully drag them to the garden. But it's not that bad because I can just seal them in some tornuts to protect them from attacks. This implies that the Pickles can move but just choose not to. They refuse to be controlled. Maybe they just don't like to be in close proximity to nuts. After some faffing around, I managed to actually conceal a Pickle within a cage. Or I shall destroy the cosmos! The Pickle is actually surprisingly good in this game mode because they just obliterate everything with a big green cloud. I attempt to make a mighty stack of Pickles, but these stupid phallic fuckwits will not do a single thing I tell them to do. What is your problem? Wave 4 spawns the Swag, who's actually a threat, as at half health it begins playing a trap remix of the Walnut Bowling minigame theme. He could also turn Pickles into bags. Wave 5 spawns a Disco Zombie, Yeti, and a Scientist Elite. The Disco Zombie is not a threat and just sort of falls on his ass. The other two can fucking kill them. The Yeti's concentrated airstrikes are no match for the stationary Pickle. Before Wave 6 begins, I attempt to protect the Pickles with tornuts. It just kills itself for no reason. What? Why? Why would you do that? I was just trying to save you from the hordes. So that's one ally just gone. Didn't need you anyway because we win without issue. Fuck you. Wave 7 spawns an engineer that spams stun grenades, which sucks because it makes me unable to jump when I get hit by that, so I just sort of have to sit there. After getting blown up by a giant super brains, Wave 10 spawns Gw2. Now the real question is, can we beat Ops as the Pickle? Can this happen, please? It would be so funny. The battle is tough. Green explosions go off everywhere as the Pickles annihilate hordes of imps. They even call in drone strikes. Police are called onto the scene, but not even they stand a chance against the 4 Pickles. As we win! We won! Not only has the Pickle won, but all 4 of them make it out. Truly the best character in the entire game. Nothing compares to the Pickle. So from now on, when a character fails at this, just remember that that makes them objectively worse than the Pickle. The final variant is the Railgun Cactus. This thing has 85 health. This thing has basically the same amount of health as a fucking imp. This cactus fires one single shot that deals 75 damage on a headshot. This character is basically just a camo cactus that invested everything into one stat. I do not think this character will win ops, it's just gonna get overwhelmed. I don't think we've had Zen peak in eons. Anyway, as you can see, my complete inability to land a single shot will greatly affect the quality of this ops run. Also, I find it quite amusing how they just made an ability that's just a walnut and a fucking medieval torture device. What did he do to deserve this fate? Also, the crown coats are actually such a massive threat. They kill us in like 2 hits and take 3 or 4 headshots to kill. On wave 3, I learned that you can run through the hoops with the drone, so that's always good. We make it to the boss wave and it doesn't go too well. I am the only cactus alive, but through my epic gamer skills, I actually managed to kill this disco zombie. And the nefarious All-Star Gaming Wave 7 is called Blown a Fuse. This is a clever and subversive reference to the fact that this wave fucking blows. It spawns that one robo-zombie elite that gives everyone defense, which sucks on a character with 1 ammo. Do you remember like a minute ago when I said that crown coats are a massive threat? Do you see what I mean now? Next time goes well, actually. Just kidding. A stain on the cactus's perfect record. To be honest, the cactus did a lot better than I expected from a sniper character in a horde game mode, even though 2 of them weren't really snipers and 1 of them had a legendary mode. The only one that was a sniper lost. Vote for a zombie you want to see get blazing blasted by about 20 torchwoods, and remember to like and subscribe if you too appreciate the Pickle's dedication and service to this proud nation.